on my Kung Fu Havoc 2 channel. Uh, it's not live right now, but you're gonna be there because this video is out of spite. Since I was talking to y'all earlier as I went to go pick my nephew up, I'm going to finish what I started to dudes who are on Kung Fu Havoc 2. This is called Out of Spite. So, this won't be a long video. I'll let you know that right now. But it will probably be a two-part video because I'm going to have to stop Instagram eventually. So as I said before on my live broadcast, I want to say that my neighbor who can't stand me, even though she's like 2 houses away, parked a vehicle in my spot that I usually park in out of spite. The problem is, I don't know what I've done. Literally, I have no idea what I've done to piss this woman off. As I said earlier here on Instagram, so now for you on YouTube, I can't use the race card because she's a young white lady who's dating a black man. Okay? But I've done nothing to her outside of be cool with her homeboy, which is her boyfriend. And I'm like, dude, we talked about some shit while I was parking there. I explained to him why I had to park there because I didn't want nobody breaking in my damn car. Because clearly, if it's in front of my house and they're breaking into it and I can't see them doing it, at least I can see them leaving my car if I happen to come outside. Henceforth, I always check my car every night. But, she's clearly done this out of spite. And the simple reason that I say that is because Friday, I went to my Saber Night Lights class. There was no truck there when I left class. I mean, when I got home from class, there was a truck there. But when I left from work, or left to go to work, there was no truck there. When I came back, that truck's been there since Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Today's Tuesday. The truck didn't move until today. Alright? Which therefore, as I change this back over, therefore, let me share that real fast. And go back live. Come on, phone, damn it. As I was saying, and you guys can probably catch this on YouTube to see the rest of it, or what you missed. As I was saying, the truck's been there since Friday night. I come home from class, I normally park right at the fence by their house and the gate, and I had been parking there before they moved there because the neighbors who lived there before, I had parked there and I explained to them the situation. I said, if there's a problem and you don't want me parking here, tell me about it. Which I also told her boyfriend, if y'all don't want me parking here, just say something. You ain't gotta block me. You can talk to me like a human being. You ain't gotta just I'm gonna park my truck here to make sure this little half-breed fucker doesn't park his car there. So, that being said, no, that's not how she's going about this at all. She's parking her car, truck, whatever the hell it is, there out of spite. Alright? Because I didn't do anything to her at all. She's a very beautiful person, but again, beauty is only skin deep. And you can be beautiful on the outside and be garbage on the inside, which really sucks because a lot of beautiful girls are like that. Yeah, I hate to say that, but it's the truth. A lot of very beautiful girls who are sexy and they know it. I'm not a home wrecker, so I'm not into her like that. I'm definitely not into her boyfriend. But me and him was talking one night, and he's like, so why do you park all the way down here? I said, well, it's more or less safety concerns about people breaking into my car. I can't stop them from breaking in, but see, if I catch them, I got ways of sneaking up behind them by parking at that vantage point so that I can come up behind them and beat their ass for stealing my shit out my car. It's only so far you can run on our neighborhood without getting caught. So, for like 8 months up until Friday, I had been parking there. She never approached me. She ain't never said shit. Her boyfriend, he's black. He never approached me. He never said shit. I'm really not that intimidating. I'm really not. I'm 5'3", man. There's no intimidation here. If you're scared of somebody who's 5'3", you may need some help. Or you may have seen me fight. Either way, they didn't. But this is her game. No. So I didn't know it was hers. I was just like, okay, who the hell's parking here to make sure that I can't park here? Now, I have been parking there for 8 months. I have been parking there, as I was saying, and you guys can probably a year before they had moved there. Literally, I had been there a year and some change before they had moved anywhere near the place. You know, and the fact that me and the homie talked. It wasn't like a big deal. But for her to just go out of spite and just say, all right, I'm going to get this big truck and I'll put it right here so he can't park his little Honda right there. And that's fine and dandy. I'm not mad about that. It's just the principle of the shit. I get it. You don't like me. Say that. What did I do to you? Say that. But don't sit here and look at me like I'm some kind of ignorant ass idiot. Oh, I'm going to park this truck here. He'll never know. Which she was right. I would have never known until I seen her take her car, put it in the driveway, pull her dog out the car, click the button on the car, flashing those lights, and then pushing the button on the truck, flashing those lights, and putting her little puppy in the truck. Now, I'm not really pissed off about this shit. Yeah, I'm really not. Because, that just goes to show that she's fucking ignorant. It's a parking spot. It really is. It's just a parking spot. There's more parking spots on the street that I can park at. What you gotta do? You gotta buy up every spot in the neighborhood, just start parking every car that you know there. I live here. I still live in this neighborhood. I can park at the park if I want to. But, what, you're gonna buy up all the spots? So I can't figure out what I've done to piss her off. You guys on Instagram, just find me on YouTube so you can finish this because this hands-free thing is sucking me in the home. So, as I was saying, it's kind of messed up that you would feel some kind of way about somebody that didn't do anything to you. Like I said, I'm not gay, so I definitely don't want her man. But for some odd ass reason, okay, I guess I did cut the lights on. She has taken amongst herself to make sure that I no longer can park at the gate. Now, I'll be the first to tell you, when I first seen the truck there, I thought it had belonged to some of the Mexicans that live in the neighborhood because sometimes they park down here, sometimes they don't. And then I do have some Mexican friends that live down that way that have a fucking bunch of cars. And I'm not going to go down there and say, hey, look, can y'all move y'all truck so I can park right there? I don't have the right to do that. I'm nobody different than anybody else who lives here. I just found another place to park. So, I guess they got tired of me walking down the street every night with my flashlight here. My handy dandy, trusty $5 flashlight from 5 and Below to go check my car for bombs, make sure my door is locked. Yes, I'm hyper paranoid because I was in the military. I searched my car for IEDs, okay? Go ahead, judge me all you want. But the fact that I do it every night before I go to bed, I did it before they moved there. So I'm not going to break tradition just because you don't want me parking right there. But what you could have done, because the adult thing would have been to do is, let me talk to Mr. Williams real quick. Because Mr. Williams specifically told my boyfriend that if I didn't want him parking there, to come and tell me, Mr. Williams, that I don't want him parking there. It's not that damn difficult. Because I had this problem with another neighbor who didn't want me parking in front of his house. So that's why I parked down there. So, which is why when the neighbors who was living there first, the first thing I asked them, I said, look, if you have a problem with me parking here, please feel free to tell me. I'll find another place to park. At that time, they asked me, well, why do you park here? And then I told them, because one day, I was at home on a school day where kids should have been at school, and they broke into my car because my dumb ass, I live in a neighborhood, I know all the people in the neighborhood, didn't think that nobody would take anything out of my car or steal from me because I don't bother anybody. Well, they went and stole my goddamn nunchucks. These ones right here. And I know you're thinking, how'd you get them back? Because I told them that I would snitch to the FBI about their drug use, okay? That's how I got them back. Well, anyway, that being said, I got my nunchucks back, so whenever I started parking my car, I wanted to make sure that it was somewhere where if someone broke in, I can't stop them from breaking in, but I can stop them from getting away because they're never going to see me coming, being that I studied martial arts. I know how to hide and seek people out. So that being said, I've been parking there. I have been parking there for almost like a year or two before they moved there. I specifically spoke to the boyfriend because he's black like me. I told him, I said, look, dude, if it becomes a problem with my car parking here, please feel free to talk to me and I'll move the damn thing. Now, that won't how she wanted to roll. She wanted to roll and show me that her dick is bigger than mine by putting her truck right there. Truck been there since Friday. No. So I'm supposed to come home and cry because there's a truck right there in my spot. Except for there's a problem. It's not my spot. It's just where I felt comfortable parking my car. Because I didn't want people who were right at my house watching people steal my shit and not saying anything. But if it's down there in the darkness where there's an alley, most people are afraid of the dark. Which would make it easier for me to beat their ass because they won't see me coming in the dark. Watch this. Need I say more? All this dark color, blend right in. Sneak right up on you. Mac your shit. You're stealing my shit, I mac your face inside out. That's all I want is justice. But apparently, she must think that I want something else. I'm not a homewrecker. I'm not after her. I'm not mad that she's parking the truck there. She can have the whole goddamn block for all I care. But you don't do that to people when they specifically ask you if it's going to be a problem for you to please reach out and talk to me instead of being a dick. Yes, women can be dicks too. And I just thought it was kind of funny, which is why I'm making this video. Because I thought that, if you're going to do something to somebody, at least make it somebody who's actually done something to you. I'm going to make a second video to this because, I can.